I'm ready. It's the remix, baby. Welcome to the Mike and You podcast. This is your boy, Mike A16 on Twitter, the Mike A16 on Instagram, the 16 on Snapchat, the Mike A16 on Facebook, the Mike A16 on Spill. Shout out to the Aura. More importantly, Mike A16 on Blue Sky, baby. Hit me up. I'm with my main man.
It's weird to me that you be drinking coffee. That is IMUINKC on X. What it do? It's weird to me that you drinking coffee for the show when you know you need some water. You know you do.
Don't do that.
You eat coffee and stuff, clearing throats.
Everybody got hit.
Sound like Kendrick Perkins.
Everybody. Who needs a Tylenol when you can take a big perk? Who needs a French on your suit when you can take big French?
Oh, sexual harassment right on TV. I love it. No, I'm sorry. I don't love it. Sexual harassment on TV. Elle Duncan was all like, she was like, okay. I love it though. It was, I couldn't believe that's what I heard, but I heard it.
You heard what you heard.
And I'm telling you, he did
heard
that.
The word.
He did that backstage. He used to say stuff like that to her backstage all the time. I could tell. She's like, oh, immediately look down.
That's your boy.
Perk. This Negro.
We have a great show for you guys today.
Promoted doing drugs and referred to himself as the drug. Wow. We keep it moving. Perk.
I know this is an NFL podcast.
That was too much to pass up.
I know, but let me ask you this.
What's up? Already we hopping right into it?
Yeah. Well, not really. But let me ask you this. The NBA got RICO cases already. 2 games in. Now it's 3 games. But
I'm waiting on them to break the NFL open because, man, ain't nobody crazy. Like, I feel like this happens in sports all the time.
816-654-6883 is the number.
Chauncey said he's innocent. That's what he say.
Allegedly.
I mean, he probably just only innocent because they ain't proven him guilty yet.
They ain't released the informant tag, the rat tag.
But I feel I don't. It gets more creative every year to cheat, and if you're not getting more creative, then you're probably not doing it well. But yeah, they'll never beat that rap case, but they'll also never stop gambling on it either. They'll never stop gambling on it, even though it might be fixed. The fix might be in.
And now that mostly every state is becoming legalizing gambling.
So, I mean, yeah, everything's legal except for in Mississippi. Everything that's messed up. But keep it moving.
But that's just crazy. FBI RICO cases in the NBA already. Let me ask you this. I know you're not we'll get to football in a minute. I know that's why you guys tune in. World Series started last night.
Mm-hmm.
The great state of Canada. We know it's a country, but most of you Americans think we're a state. Won 11-4. I'm shocked. I thought my boys gonna get swept. Well, the Royals is my boys, but I'm rolling with the AL, American League.
Why did you think they would? What?
Man, the Dodgers is nice. I like the Dodgers too, but
why did you think they get swept though? I didn't think that. I think the Dodgers will win, but don't get me wrong. But I don't think they would get. I don't think.
I thought they probably get swept.
I never thought that. Never. Ever.
Because they got a bunch of young guys, and sometimes the bright light. You know what I mean? The Dodgers is the back-to-back champs.
We think you could think that way, but
Dodgers got Dodgers got a better starters.
In theory,
but then again,
they bought
the bullpen doesn't matter. Dude,
let
me ask you this.
Listen, let me say this. When you got young guys that move together, like this team reminds me a lot of the Royals in 14. They moved together. They grew up together. They young. They vibe quicker than old people. You know, it takes a while for elderly yourself to
Just keep living. Keep living.
It takes a while, man. I think we the same age, bro.
I'm a little bit older than you.
Okay, by
Respect your
maybe
elders.
2. That's all I'm gonna do is respect. But anyway,
What?
young people vibe with each other a lot better, a lot easier.
And they playing with house money for real.
That
They
part
weren't even supposed to beat the Yankees in the playoffs.
management saw that and they like, let's keep rolling. We might come up with something. You know, why walk away from the table when it's hot? Keep rolling. This is, like you said, house money. And ain't nothing worse than house money and a young person because they don't know when to stop.
I
Keep going till you get stopped.
agree with you. I think the Dodgers win, but I'm rooting for Toronto to win, if that makes sense. And you know what's crazy? The good guys always whip Toronto, but
Always.
and Toronto can beat the Yankees, but the Yankees
Unless
always
you got Kawhi Leonard.
he ain't showing up, but still getting paid, baby.
Hey, no comment on that one.
Okay, let's get to football. Before we start, we got voicemails today. So it's 816-654-6883 is the voicemail text line. Is open 31, which is 24/7. But if you want to be on, the show, call before 7 a.m. Saturday morning. You can call throughout the week. Call after every game if you like. The sumo package that Mo Hornets be buying sometimes. We only charge Mo Hornets on the line. Everybody else is free. But you had a question for me about Aaron Glenn.
I mean, I think I know your answer. But if you knew your season was going to be like this, would you still take the job? And I know your answer, but I want you to not think about it from the Mike standpoint. I want you to think about it from a guy who's played in the NFL, worked in the NFL, coached in the NFL.
I'm gonna think
scouted in the NFL. Like you,
I'm gonna think from Aaron Glenn's standpoint.
You don't have to think from his standpoint. Think from any African American coach's standpoint.
And what is
they all the same in the league? Just throwing it out there.
What is Aaron Glenn? African American.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm gonna.
I said think from an African American standpoint.
I'm going to think from his standpoint.
Let's do it.
Throughout the history of this great league.
Oh boy, here he is with the dissertation. I didn't ask all that.
One score many years ago. Black coaches sometimes don't have.
Sometimes, bro. Go ahead.
Have the opportunity to be a head coach, so you have to take it when you can take it.
I agree.
So,
but if you thought you would be this bad, like I did not.
Me personally,
it's the Jets, so I didn't expect much, but I thought it'd be better than this.
But
because they got the star players,
they only got 3, bro.
How many do you normally get on a team? You don't.
You need 20 million if you're a Jets.
You don't get that many. Like
no,
there was time.
I get what you said. You got
for you, the Patriots. You had Tom Brady and you had Gronk, and before that you had your defense, right?
Don't disrespect the GOAT, the greatest quarterback of all time, Drew Bledsoe, who made me a Patriots fan.
The first 3, I'm talking about on one team. The first 3 years of the championship, it was defense. It was names are escaping me. It doesn't matter.
Ty Law, Lloyd Malloy, Willie McGinnis,
is the guy I was thinking about.
Richard Seymour, Vince Wilfork.
But these were all guys before they were guys. You know, they weren't the names before then. They were do your job. We're part of the Patriots. Period. Then Belichick parted with them early, and then they became names. Right. I forgot where I was going with it. Keep it moving.
Star power.
I guess, yes, that's the word I'm looking for. You got your not champ, Sauce Gardner.
You got Sauce Gardner. You got Breece Hall. You got Garrett Wilson, the wide receiver. He's hurt. He missed last. Come on, don't do Garrett Wilson like that. And that's basically it.
And then you got what's his face, Quentin Williams, defensive tackle. Achoo, bless me. You know, normally you got these guys, you should be doing better. But New York media is different. New York's different. That's why I don't know if I wanted him to take that job. And it sucks because the Lions are actually. Did they lose to the Bucks?
No,
They won. Okay,
I told you that way.
they're actually almost better.
They even.
Okay, let's go even. Than when he was there, and it sucks, bro. Between him and Robert Saleh, those are two I'm thinking of off rip. And I thought the Tampa Bay coach Todd Bowles was gonna be the same way, but granted, he was a Jets coach. Oh, maybe it's just the Jets.
My point
Maybe
is
it's just the Jets.
they ran.
See,
this is
why we wanted to talk it out. I had to talk that out. It's the Jets.
When you lock
don't take that job.
Hey,
or maybe take it. Make the money, but you ain't getting another job.
Hey, when you lock your own player out from the facility.
Who was that? Was that the Jets?
Yeah. With the dude trying to get
I know it was a joke.
It was the Jets.
I know it was a joke. I thought it was I don't know why I thought it was the Dolphins.
But it was the Jets.
Man.
Jets, Jets.
Ain't that Uncle Charles' team?
Yeah, that's Uncle Charles.
I'm sorry, Uncle Charles.
That's why he ain't been calling podcasts.
I'm sorry. Talking bad about your team, but geez, I just had to talk that one out. And it's the Jets. It's the Jets.
Let me ask you about
nobody succeed with them.
Except for Rex Ryan.
That's why they need to call him back.
Would you call him back?
Nah, I don't. I wouldn't.
Because
he brings more attention in New York. He brings more attention, and it don't necessarily equal the wins. So that's why I wouldn't bring him back.
Anybody live in YouTube?
Yeah, you got two people.
Oh, they didn't say nothing?
No.
Why? Let me ask you a question.
And 1, 2, I'm not
corrections. Y'all was down on the Eagles.
Who was?
You people.
Now
you media people. Let me ask you this. The way I think I was talking to Mo Horton when his phone was messed up.
No, your phone's the one.
Oh, my phone never messed up.
Your phone is the one keep kicking us out of group chats, but we keep it moving.
Cause y'all be talking that
McCorkle
Jones stuff.
Listen.
But anyway,
we'll talk about that later too.
You would think that the Eagles are not 5-2, bro. The way the media, the national media and social media is talking about them.
I agree, but Jalen Hurts, didn't he have like a perfect passer rating last week?
Yes, sir.
I think they can beat you more ways than one. And I don't think they're trading
AJ Brown.
I don't believe they're doing it. They might do it next year, but that's going to be a light reset for them. They're going to figure something out. They'll probably draft another receiver.
They almost becoming Pittsburgh Steelers with the wide receiver university. So did they make their correction?
Which is why I don't understand why they traded for DK Metcalf, but we keep it moving. I don't get it.
Let me ask you about the Chargers. They had lost the previous week before a Thursday night game.
It's different with the Chargers, and I'm going to tell you why. It's a tighter race in the AFC West. It's a tighter race in the AFC West. And who's number one?
The Broncos.
It's the Broncos. Do I think that'll stay that way?
No,
I do not. But as of right now, because they do play the Chiefs twice, they play. I mean, they'll win 2 against the Raiders. I think
they already beat the Raiders. I think
they still got one more. Then you're right. I think you're right. They'll beat the Raiders. The Raiders suck, bro. Mercy flush.
And that's what pissed me off about New England. The first game, they handcuffed Drake May, who was trying to be defense.
It was the first game. That's why they don't know what they got until it's game time. So they figured it out. You figure it out on the way sometimes. Yeah, man, it's gonna be tight. Like it's gonna be the toughest division for the Chiefs to win if that's what they want to do. Because they've had
when they do it.
They had their boneheaded loss. Their yearly, I lost to the Colts. Their yearly, I lost to
the Jaguars,
the Tennessee Titans. Like that, I shouldn't have been losing to. The question is, I do feel that they have one more in them, maybe 2, if they're not focused.
I think they
But
only
I
have 2
hope
more
that-
losses,
I hope they
potential
only
losses.
have one loss as far as like the boneheaded ones, because people gonna play you. They're gonna play you hard. So I do believe there's a division loss in there.
No, I think a conference loss.
I think it's division loss.
I don't
We
think
already
that.
had the one loss against the Chargers, so you're not doubling down with them. I don't think the Raiders
You
are
think
good
gonna
enough.
split with the Broncos?
I don't think the Raiders are good enough, but I do think the Broncos.
That would be a Super Bowl caliber win for the Broncos.
It depends. It depends. I don't. You also got to realize that we're getting healthy. It's a little early to be getting healthy in week 8. Like we got 2 wins in a row, 30-point wins. It's early. It's still early. Like I don't. If I'm waiting, I would have done this after. I would have hoped the run comes after the bye week, but we'll see.
Chicago Bears.
Good, better, best. Never let it rest until my good becomes better and my better becomes best.
Who are you, Dr. Seuss?
That's what they say. That's their mantra this year.
You know,
and
it?
Yeah. When I was young, that was one of my dad's mantras. That was one of his things. Not his, like he didn't coin it, but he used it all the time.
So the Bears is,
except he added verses at the end of it. He's a pastor, so I could spill it all out for you if you want. No, but I'm not going to. But yeah, when I heard it, I was like, huh? But hey, they getting better, and that works. If you're getting better, then that's working. I don't know. And I'm sitting here looking at Ben Johnson and how the offense does look better with him there. What is Aaron Glenn doing? I just don't. I wanted him to be so much better. I wanted the team to be so much better, and it just makes me.
Where is he?
If I was a
New York.
If I was a defensive coordinator, this is what and they offered me a job. This is what I would worry about being in over my head, because it just looks like he's in over his head. And I think people thought the same thing about Eric Bieniemy, that he would be over his head.
I would have passed that job. Well, in hindsight, I would pass the job up, but in reality, I probably took it because I know when I got fired, I got all that millions.
See, that's the thing. Nobody takes a job to expect to get fired eventually. Well, that's not true.
If you go to the Jets, yes, you are.
Some people do. Like, oh, I'm getting fired, so I'm taking it, or I'm quitting before. I mean, you're not going to quit. But
Jets,
if
you get fired.
The question is,
but do
he
they
will have because the thing about him, he'll have a defensive coordinator position after he leaves. Like Robert Saleh, Adam Gase had a job after he got canned.
Like, even if he go back to Detroit as a defensive consultant, you know what I mean? They're gonna get something. He's gonna go somewhere and get paid.
Yeah, but that money ain't what you gonna get paid from the Jets, so you can take whatever job you want.
Like Brian Flores did with Minnesota. Now he's the defensive coordinator.
Still stuck on the Brian Flores thing. I was thinking about this on Monday last week, or this past week. That dude still don't have a head coaching job, and he coaches that defense like a head coach, except for Thursday. They are great defense.
Maybe Harbaugh was just on one Thursday.
I guess we got Mo. Chief should call Dirty Dan. Bro,
Dirty Dan is the GOAT, bro. Mo Horny, welcome back.
Put them over the top. Jets have a bad roster. They need everything, but most importantly, they need a QB. Shouldn't have a belt. Shouldn't have belt on field.
816-654-6883.
Shouldn't have bet on Fields. Now, I do agree with that. But Fields ain't the only reason they bad. They suck, bro. Like, they look like I thought the Saints was going to look. And the Saints are bad. And they don't have a quarterback.
Mo Harden, is the running back yet after bye week?
Who?
Baltimore, the running back.
Oh, stop. Stop, bro. Stop.
Can Baltimore turn it around?
No.
Too late?
It's over. Like, it's organizational. It's time for, that theoretical trade you've been talking about for the last 3 years?
John Harbaugh's need to go?
No, you said Harbaugh for the Bills coach.
McDermott.
That situation needs to go ahead and take place.
I'm just saying.
Snoop Huntley this week.
Well, that's a loss. Congratulations, Chicago. You got to win again.
Hold on.
What?
Yeah, I guess they are playing the Jets. I mean the
Bears.
The Bears. Yeah, Ravens Bears.
Let me ask you about the Niners.
But no, let me finish that one thing. What was the question?
The McDermott and Harbaugh trade?
Yes. Like I remember in my job, I used to work valet a long time ago. Dang, it's almost been 20 years. It's almost been 10 years.
Damn you old.
I'm telling you. But, you know, we had video games in the break room and everything. And so contract time came around for the hotels. And they said, you know, when contract time come around, you put your best foot forward. Contract year is undefeated. Mm-hmm. So we had one mess up where somebody complained and they came in and took they took the TV out. We had a little fake pool table and we was playing poker or whatever because we had a lot of downtime. They came in.
Illegal gambling.
They came in, took all that out. Yeah, we was Chauncey Billups.
You look like Ben Wallace, though.
They came in, took all that out, and we never got it back. You're never getting it back. For the sake of improving. And essentially it worked. But if you're at that point, you're pretty much out the door. I say that to say the guy that ordered all those things, he left right after. Because when you get at that point, you're gonna get fired anyway. Like you're not far from being fired. And I think Harbaugh is like at the end of his reach to the players. If you got to take the stuff out of the locker room, you're towards the end of your reach.
Yeah. You know I live downtown, right?
Yeah, because you rich.
And Thursday night, I was driving home.
Yep.
I saw this amazing Corvette, right?
I thought you was going to say fine woman. Like
amazing Corvette, right?
Hope it ain't on Independence Avenue, but go.
Nah, I'm downtown. And I looked over, it said 1587 Prime. I was like, damn, I live that close to that damn place.
You don't know where it is?
I didn't. I never looked up the address. I passed by it all the time.
Yeah, it's at the Lowe's Hotel.
But the Corvette made me look over.
Whose Corvette was it?
Either Patrick or Travis, one of them.
Why would either of them drive a Corvette?
Patrick got like a couple of Corvettes.
Patrick got a Ferrari. Why would he have a Corvette? It doesn't matter.
But anyway, I didn't know I lived that damn close to that damn place. Yo, bad. I'll be oblivious to my surroundings.
That's obvious.
Unless I'm in a restaurant, then I gotta have my back.
I'm trying to understand. I know exactly. I understand where you live. And by the by, how people move all the time. I can't do it.
Are you taking a shot at me?
No. You actually staying at this place longer than I had. Like longer than you stayed at the last place, right?
See.
But the last place sucked. Your last place sucked.
Oh, yeah. It's an Independence.
Plumbing and all that stuff.
Independent. Oh, Lord. Never again. Right across the street from Van Horn High School.
You never said that. Yeah, you deserved everything you got. You deserved everything you got.
The rent was like only $500.
Hope the roaches didn't move you with you.
Nah.
Man, bro. Anyway, Mike went to 1587 to get well done steaks. They don't serve well done steaks.
Actually, they do for me.
No, they don't. You don't even know where the location is. So
I found it Thursday night at 10 o'clock at night on my way home. Shit. Shoot.
Oh my goodness, this food, this dude.
Well, Horn, did you call the voicemail? If you did, I'm blocking your ass.
No, don't block him. You getting blocked for well done steaks.
Oh no, well done steaks.
You might as well put ketchup on it.
Oh no, I look like Patrick Mahomes.
Steaks with ketchup is better than well done steaks. Medium steaks with ketchup is better than the well done.
No, No.
it absolutely is. We keep it moving.
Play the voicemails, man.
What do you mean?
816-654-6883. Let's go to the voicemails. Brought to you by absolutely nobody. So if you want to sponsor, you can.
What's up, guys? This is Audience of One, Mo Horton calling in with my take this week. You guys thought that I was calling because, the Eagles won and they're back on track, had a nice win versus the Vikings. Jalen Hurts, 326 passing yards, 3 touchdowns. The only quarterback this season with a perfect quarterback rating of 158.3. But I'm not calling for all that. The real reason why I'm calling the podcast is because my New England Patriots are 5-2. Now, for those of you who don't know, who listen to the podcast, but Mike, you, and Mo Horton all have a group chat, and we go in there and we talk about different things, different banners, sports, life, you name it. And for about 5 weeks now, even before my New England Patriots went to Buffalo and beat the Bills in their home stadium, I've been pushing what I like to call the agenda. The agenda is that the New England Patriots, my New England Patriots, are going to win the AFC East this year. Now, there's a lot of doubters out there, but I just did the math on how Josh Allen is being asked to pretty much carry everything. And if James Cook don't get over 100 yards, the Bills lose. Simple as that. And their defense is god-awful. It stinks. It's one of the worst defenses in the league. And I just believe with the tough know-it-all, they say, and, the tough nails that Mike Vrabel has, being able to convince y'all that Ryan Tannehill was actually a good quarterback for a while. Sending the Titans to the AFC Championship game, a couple years later getting them the 1 seed. And I think Drake May is a better quarterback. I think he can run the football. He's like Josh Allen 2.0. He can throw it. He can run it. He can do it all. And I just believe in that defense with Christian Gonzalez over there and Milton Williams and all them guys. I just believe that the Patriots are going to win the AFC East. Look at that schedule. It's lining up perfectly for the agenda. At the end of the season, Drake May is going to go to Josh Allen. I'm going to go to the Mike who don't believe in his own team and say, King Kong ain't got on me. Thank you guys for letting me call. I appreciate it. Take it easy.
I'm not letting you call no more now.
That's hilarious, bro. I had to stop. First of all, he has been doing that. That's number one.
I don't believe in my Patriots. I really don't.
I don't understand why you don't.
Because they too inconsistent, man.
We told you, Mo actually brought me around to this because I wasn't thinking about it in that manner. And we see now that the Bills' defense sucks. By the by, are the Bills trying to copy the Chiefs verbatim?
Yeah, you can't beat them. Join them.
I'm just asking because Josh Allen got to the league a year late. The Chiefs had a bad defense, and Patrick Mahomes had to carry him.
Bob Sutton, shout out.
So they brought in Tyrann Mathieu. They brought in those guys. And they was figuring it out. Then they went and switched to defense and figured it out that way. And this is kind of setting themselves up to go completely defense for the Buffalo Bills. Just throwing it out there. We still got the voicemails to figure out. Mo, he laughing because he's right.
You're wrong, Mo Horton.
He's right.
I'm about to block you from YouTube too.
We keep it moving.
The Mike and you, this is the R, burnt out R. Chris burnt out R from work. With my picks. I got the Chargers winning a close one tonight over the Vikings. I've got Atlanta beating Miami. Miami's a train wreck. I got Cincinnati beating the Jets. I've got New England over Cleveland. Philly over the Giants. Buffalo over Carolina. Chicago over Baltimore. Baltimore's going 1-6. San Francisco over the Texans. Tampa Bay over the Saints. Denver over Dallas in a close one. Indianapolis beating Tennessee and Pittsburgh beating Green Bay in a close one if our defense decides to show up. And the Chiefs beating the Commanders in a close one. That's all my takes for the week. I'm beat out. I'm off.
A close one?
Yeah, thank you. You ain't burnt out from work in that overtime, though, are you? Burnt out because them doodles were laid an egg against Cincinnati. Well, they scored points, but I'm just saying you should have beat Cincinnati.
What is it about? I mean, they should have, no doubt about that. But what is it about Mariota?
Because I call him Mariotti, baby.
I mean, Mariota could beat the Chiefs. He hasn't beat Patrick Mahomes. I don't think. I don't remember.
I thought Patrick Mahomes started that game.
No, it was definitely not.
Oh, that's Alex Smith there?
Yeah, that was definitely an Alex Smith thing. Because that was one of the things the Chiefs fans always talk about. We get the bad luck stuff. We get the bad luck.
But the Chiefs defense was way better with Alex Smith than Patrick Mahomes had.
I agree, but towards the end it got worse. Like towards the end of Bob Sutton, it got worse.
Yeah, it did, but
he had a great defense, and every year it just teetered off, and he never could get it back to where he received it at. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, we still got more.
I'm off.
I don't know how you think it's going to be a close one. I think
Big Fish Niner Nation, Big Fish Niner Nation. Long time caller, first time caller this season. Been busy.
What the heck? Jesus loves us. Big Fish came back to the podcast. Hallelujah.
All right. Okay.
Season. Been busy. Life's caught up to me. Ministry, work, blah, 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 blah. But I'm giving a take this morning. Shout out to you. Shout out Big Mike. Miss you guys. Love you guys. Here's my take. We got a lot of fans that's hype. We got a lot of people that's hype about their teams, and they should be. Even though my team isn't that great, I'm still excited about my team. And so that's okay. But at the same time, when you start getting mid-season, you start realizing that you got to face the music. There's a lot of teams making a lot of noise in the AFC conference. And so when you look at that, fans be fans. But as we approaching mid-season, week 8, week 9, that's when you start getting the truth about where your team is standing.
Yep.
So when you look at the AFC East, you got the Patriots, Bills, Dolphins, Jets. Patriots fans, Tom Brady, Belichick era is over. Even though they are playing some good football, you know good and well down the stretch, they will fall off. They will fall off just like somebody on the edge of a cliff. And so when you look at that, you know already the AFC East, even though the Patriots are leading that division, the Bills will reign supreme in that division. So you look at the Dolphins are absolutely train wreck. The Jets absolutely can't win a ball game. So the Bills will eventually represent the AFC East as always. Josh is a bully. He's going to get it done. I picked the Bills to go deep this year, but however, they still got to get past the Chiefs. AFC North, you got the Steelers, Bengals, Browns, Ravens. All you Ravens fans, good luck. The Steelers will clinch that. They lead in the division right now. The Bengals, same old story, same old sad song. Cleveland Browns is a big joke. Moving on to AFC South, there is a team that will make noise this year. They got the best record in the league, the Indianapolis Colts. They lead in the AFC South. However, you got the Jags coming around. The Texans will be the same old team. C.J. Stroud is not playing proud. His play ain't loud. So I don't know what's going on, but he don't look the same. Titans, the same old train wreck. Moving on to AFC West, you got the Broncos who are leading that division. However, they're in the division with the Chiefs and the Chargers. Raiders, we don't even have to mention them at all. Harbaugh, playing some good ball, got them boys rallied up, ready to go. However, they have had 2 losses, I believe, back-to-back. So it'll be a battle in the AFC. Big Fish Niner Nation, adding to my take. I left off at the AFC West, Broncos, Chargers, Chiefs, Raiders. Like I was saying, Chiefs will dominate that. We already know they got that Messiah, Patrick Mahomes. As long as they got him, they could have him and 6 Girl Scouts, and they going to still win quite a bit of games. Despite them taking a hot L special last year in the Super Bowl, the Eagles was a better team. The Eagles just had a scheme similar to when the Bucks played them and Todd Bowles had a scheme. So if you don't have a scheme, if you're not playing schematic football, you're not going to beat the Chiefs. So 2 teams to prove that if you got to have a scheme to beat them, and so everybody else will fall short. So we know the Chiefs will take that. So at the end of the day, the AFC conference will come down to the Bills, Steelers, Colts, Chiefs. Anybody wants to argue, save your debate. It ain't worth it. Moving on to the NFC, we know what the Eagles got. We know what the Cowboys going to do. The Commanders got injury problems. So we know the Eagles will clinch the NFC East. They're leading the NFC East right now. So we don't have to discuss that anymore. The NFC North looks like we got the Packers, Lions, Bears, Vikings. Bears are playing better, but the Bears, though they look like Kodiak Bears, we know they're going to look like Yogi the Bear. And down the stretch, they're going to show up with a picnic basket. Vikings looks like bombs. I was high on the Vikings, but I don't know what's wrong with them. Jordan Love is leading the Packers, but we know they're going to fall off. They're going to pack it up and be up out of there. So the Lions is definitely going to clinch the NFC North. NFC South, I believe that's the Bucks. I like what Baker, he's patty caking them teams. He took a L last week, but hey, they 5-2. Baker's always been my guy. I love Baker. I think he's a dog out there. I think he can lead his comrades, and I think he can get it done. So down the stretch, they will be good. We don't have to talk about Panthers, Falcons, and Aints. The Aints ain't gonna do nothing. That's why they're the Aints. They ain't gonna win. They ain't gonna go nowhere. NFC West, we got Niner Nation. I ain't too hyped about them. I know the injury bugs, same old stories, scam a hand, the play calling, and blah, 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 blah. So right now they leading the division. It's a 3-way tie between the Seahawks and the Rams. Cardinals, I don't know what they got going, but they are what they are. So Niners definitely will fall off. We won't go that deep. So I'm looking at right now, I'm looking at the Rams representing the NFC West down the stretch. We know the Bucks, Big Fish, Niner Nation, wrapping my take up. I was talking about the NFC South, how the Bucks will clinch that. NFC North, the Lions will clinch that. And so that's pretty much my take there. So when you look at the NFC, if it's not the Eagles, if it's not the Lions, if it's not the Bucks, if it's not the Rams, those are going to be the final 4 teams representing that. So when you look at that lineup, I'm looking at Eagles-Chiefs rematch. That's what I'm looking at in the Super Bowl. That's my take. Could be wrong. Not wrong about the Chiefs. As long as they got Mahomes, it's going to be on like Donkey Kong in the kitchen with a pot of neck bones. Peace. I'm out. Love you guys. Big Fish, Niner Nation, out.
Thanks, Big Fish. Glad he finally called back. Week 8.
It happens.
Nevertheless, you know,
Life
like he
happens.
said,
I'm gonna
life
tell
happens.
you that.
I miss Big Fish. We need to get him back on the show. We need to get Mo Horton on the show.
He listening. So if he ain't busy, yeah, we need to do that. In fact, we'll do it in the next 3 weeks if he got time. Look. I actually, now that I say that, I don't know if we gonna have a bye week next week or not.
Oh, your annual
Yeah.
Branson, Missouri trip.
Don't even get me started. But at least I get to go to Buc-ee's. Never been.
If you wait till next year, you'll go to one down the street.
And I'm looking forward to that. Everybody talk about Buc-ee's like it's the stuff. And so I'm looking forward to it moving to Kansas.
Kansas.
And we're not in Kansas, by the way.
We're in Missouri.
Kansas trying to get stuff, but they ain't got it.
So let me ask you, he made a good point about the schemes on beating the Chiefs. Let me ask you this:
Yes.
if you know you're gonna play the Chiefs in the playoffs,
Mhm.
and you got them playing in the regular season as well,
Yep.
AI Buffalo, are you
I-
good? If you
I-
know the scheme to beat
It's
them,
not AI. It's IE.
how you know I'm not AI right now? I could be
Because
a
you ain't
hologram.
answering nothing.
I could
Go
be a
ahead.
hologram. Tupac. But anyway, if you know you're gonna play them in regular season and you figure out a scheme to beat them, are you gonna play the scheme in the regular season or will you wait till the playoffs?
No, you play the scheme. Because here's the thing. You don't know. Okay. The Eagles are in a division with the Cowboys. They're actually playing decent ball. But the Giants are on the uptick, even though they lost last week. They got good players. You got to play them. You just got to play. Like you
Gotta play the
can't.
scheme.
You got to play what you gonna play. Don't. I'm not gonna say don't hold nothing back, but don't sit here and like intentionally hold things back. Do what you got to do to win, but intensify that
Dude,
come playoff time.
let me ask you this question in retrospect. Do you think the Bucks in that blowout loss at home earlier in the year that they won the Super Bowl against the Chiefs didn't play their best scheme when the Chiefs blew them out in in
No, I
Tampa?
just think they figured it. Like they saw what the Chiefs were as they kept moving. Hold on. We played them that same year.
Yeah, y'all blew them out earlier in the week.
We did. I'm always thinking about the win from next year. Because everybody's like, oh, they got them back. No, we didn't, because we didn't win it in the Super Bowl. But I don't think they held anything back. I do think the Chiefs were just too much for them. That I think they played
red
them
hot.
they played them in September, I want to say, right?
Yeah, I think like the
September,
fourth
October,
game,
yeah.
fourth or fifth game.
Yeah, there was no way they were beating the Chiefs
Guys,
because at that time,
Chiefs was red hot with Tyreek and everybody.
at that time, I don't think the Chiefs had Patrick Mahomes and
They had
and
Patrick and
Andy
Tyreek
Reid.
and Watkins and them.
Well, Patrick Mahomes and Andy Reid had never had a loss in September at that point, so they were never beaten. I don't think.
And they started that game off fast. Like Tyreek had like 150, 160 in the first quarter.
First quarter, yeah, I do. Now it's starting to come back to me. So that's what and that fueled what they were going to do
in the Super Bowl.
Because they dropped they had two rushers on the line. It was Vita Vea and somebody else, because I remember like it was
yesterday. 2 fingers. John Pierre-Paul.
Jason Pierre-Paul.
Why do you call him John?
Was it J? Yeah, it was.
JPP.
And then they rushed those two.
And they had Bradley Chubb.
And they had
Nick Chubb. Which one's the
It
defense?
wasn't Bradley. Bradley. They didn't have neither of the Chubbs.
They had a Chubb.
No, they didn't.
On the defense.
No,
Because I kept mixing them up like I'm doing now.
Bradley's was with Denver, and he got drafted in Denver, and he got traded to Miami. They didn't have no Chubbs.
Oh, that's right.
They had no Chubbs.
I knew it was a Florida team.
But Dominican Sue.
Yeah, he was there.
Jason Pierre-Paul.
Larry David. Because he's the one in the interview after said, we knew.
Larry David?
Number 45, Devontae David.
Devontae David. Larry David is a political guy, ain't he?
No, that's David Duke.
Okay. Whatever. We going off the rails. But yeah, you didn't know where the rush was coming from.
But
Jason Tuck?
No, they had what's the face? Carlton, the dude I hate.
Carlton Davis?
Yeah, I hate that dude.
Why?
He always do stupid ass penalties at the wrong damn time.
I mean, that's true. But they figured out a good defense, and that's what the Eagles kind of built on and almost perfected. Really,
and Devontae Davis said after Super Bowl, he's like, we knew they wasn't gonna change their scheme on offense.
Yeah.
And we knew what to do.
We might have saved some plays on offense, but if you can counteract those with your defense. By the by, speaking of that, Devin White was on that team.
Oh, yeah.
Wasn't he?
Yeah.
And he did all that talking for the Raiders and got. We keep it moving.
Let me ask you.
I wasn't trying to.
I forgot to ask you.
Mo said we was just talking about you create tendencies in regular seasons to break them in the playoffs. Yes. But you gotta be like, then you got to be intentional with that stuff. Aaron Glenn can't do this because he does. He's not gonna be in the playoffs, so he can't do this. Guys that don't think like that are not in the playoffs, and they're not in the playoffs for a reason. Teams think they know your tendencies in the regular season, and you change those tendencies in the playoffs. Abso-freaking-lutely.
Yeah.
You become if you were timid in the regular season, you become aggressive in the playoffs. Or
if you're aggressive in the regular season, you become timid in the playoffs.
And the playoffs do that to you.
And Andrew Walter Reed used to be a biggest one of that.
2019 changed everything for Andy Reid. He became Savage Reid. That's why they were able to come back and win against the Texans. Without him taking off the reins, I don't think we would have even ever won a Super Bowl. Even now, I don't think we would have.
All right, let's get to our picks. You ready?
Thursday, that all day, haven't
you? Did it once. Thursday, Minnesota 3-3 at the time was at the Chargers 4-3 at the time, and the Chargers won the game. And now Minnesota is 3-4, and the Chargers is 5-3.
Minnesota had a lot of quarterbacks. Now they only got it. Now they only got Wentz, and he ain't walking into nobody.
They had Sam Darnold and Daniel Jones last year.
I'm not hating on their decision
necessarily.
Me neither. But I am hating on the outcome. You take your pick and you live with it, right? They took their pick, they live with it.
I didn't believe in J.J. McCarthy at all.
They do.
I didn't believe him when he got drafted.
Did they draft? Did McConnell draft him?
Yeah,
I think he drafted him.
Because McConnell's still there.
Yeah, McConnell's going to be the one. So this is quarterback that he lives or dies with. Maybe.
I didn't believe in him. Like, even though he was great at Michigan, you have quarterbacks that's great in college, but not so great in the NFL.
They had a good team in Michigan.
So that maybe that's the reason. Team. Maybe that's the reason why I didn't believe him. Just like I don't believe in Alabama quarterbacks.
Yeah, and no, that's a valid point.
You got the best offensive line, you got the best wide receivers, you got the best tight ends.
That's a valid point.
So
that can't stay consistent in the NFL. It just doesn't.
So was you shocked by the Chargers winning this game, even though we both picked the Chargers?
No, I wasn't shocked. I was shocked it's such a blowout, and they made. Well, I wasn't shocked about that either. No, I wasn't shocked. I thought they put up more of a fight, but Minnesota didn't have nothing in there.
All right, Sunday games. No more overseas games till like week something. Then they in Madrid, I think. Miami Dolphins 1-6.
I do have a question about those overseas games.
Go ahead.
I wonder, is the NFL planning on building a stadium over there? Like when because it's gonna happen. Folks.
I would.
Somebody gonna be one of these teams gonna be like not transient. They're gonna be a resident team, and they're gonna split time from here to over there.
I thought the Jaguars was gonna be that.
I still think it's gonna be the Jags. Because the Chiefs trying to be the international team. The Jags are the only other team that goes over there all the time.
And KCI
and Shad Khan, I don't want to say he's a visionary, but he's the one, his son with TNA or AEW. They can figure that out. Like it's a logistics thing. And if there's anybody in the NFL that can figure that logistic part out, it'll be the Khans.
Let me ask you this. Well, not ask you, statement. KCI did say they about to start adding more international flights. So
the Chiefs out here trying to this is intentional.
And the World Cup is just the tip of it.
The what's his name? Clark Hunt is as intentional now as he as Jerry Jones was in the 90s. He sees the wins. He's taking advantage of them, and no hating on him. And we're gonna be the first. I think I know this is gonna be an international situation.
I know that the Chiefs, and this came out on KCTV5 around about 5-6 years ago.
I hope this ain't stadium talk, bro.
No.
That's one thing I'm tired of.
No, actually, this was Alex Smith last year.
Okay.
that the Chiefs was the only team in NFL history that had a season ticket holder in every state.
Oh yeah. I do remember that. I don't know
So-
if that's still the case, but yeah.
But
Yeah.
yeah, like you can get people if you get games over there and bring them back over here, and you gotta get season tickets for people from over there to come over here to watch the games. But
There-
anyway,
For a while, the Chiefs were the only one to play in every continent at one point, except for Antarctica, I think. Which they're gonna put a game there. That's a promise. One of these days, I don't.
I'm
know.
waiting for the India one.
It might be late. I don't know. They're gonna try to find a way. I don't know how. I don't
NFL
know.
will
like,
do it.
Like that would be a feat. If Roger Goodell could pull that off. Yeah.
When he pulled it off.
In the world that we live in, a lot of things are possible.
And watch, everybody be up at 2 in the morning looking at the game
I'll
too.
be watching. Sure.
Let's get back to the picks. 1-6 Miami Dolphins at the 3-3 Atlanta Falcons. Do Miami Dolphins got a chance?
Of course they do. It's just the Falcons. I mean, I don't feel like the Falcons have found their way in anything yet
But
either.
the Falcons been playing some good ball though.
They've been playing decent ball. I don't necessarily want to call it good. They've been playing decent ball. I just don't know. I think they can be had. They don't look unstoppable to me. So
I got Atlanta because Atlanta, you need to beat the teams
You
you're
know what?
supposed to beat.
I'm picking Atlanta because I do believe
Don't do it. Don't do it.
I'm picking Atlanta because
No, I'm
I
talking
think
about
I think Mike McDaniel has thrown in the towel. I think
if they lose, is he's fired?
No, I think he's given up.
No, is he fired after this game if they lose?
Probably. I think
Especially if it's a
I
blowout.
legit think bro is giving up. He's at his wits end, don't know what to do, and he's just like,
If he
you
can
know
vape
what?
all sideline, he'll vape all day.
He's like, you know what? What you got in that vape, bro?
When he's mad, he'll pull his capri pants to his ankles.
Okay, all right.
All right, the 0-7 Uncle Charles, New York.
Start.
Oh, so Atlanta winning that game. Tua still sucks.
You know what? When you said Kirk Cousins starting, my mind went straight to the Vikings. I don't know why. My mind saw Carson Wentz, but I knew exactly who you were talking about.
With the
Like,
grill and the gold
I
chain.
don't know. Yeah, I
that's
get
on the
that.
bus.
I went back there. It's weird. But anyway,
0-7 Uncle Charles, New York Jets at the
let's go ahead
3-4
and
Cincinnati
count that a
Bengals.
loss to Jets. Just go ahead and do it.
Jets winning this game.
No. Joe Flacco
I got the Jets.
found the youth. Ponce de Leon.
Oh,
that.
Flacco it. Damn, my bad.
Yep, Flacco. He
I-
won last
I saw
game.
Cincinnati. I was thinking about Cleveland.
Listen, and Flacco's there. I wonder, did he drive or did he fly to Cincinnati from Cleveland? I think it's a 3-hour trip.
Probably
The R, where you at? It's your spot. Anyway, we keep it moving.
Probably looking at Steeler highlights of practice.
1970s.
The 2-5 Cleveland Browns at the 5-2 New England Patriots. I got the Browns.
Dude, you don't have to do this. You don't have to do this. I don't know.
New England's not playing good ball, bro.
Stop lying.
Even though they're the only team that haven't gave up a 50-yard rusher yet.
You don't have to do this. Just go ahead and start picking the just go ahead and pick them, bro.
I got the Browns.
Just stop.
I got the Browns.
Just stop.
Who you got?
Sometimes I think you like Stephen A. Smith. You headlong into it, so you just gonna go with it and against all odds. Mo said the agenda. Like, bro, just pick your team.
Mo,
Just
you
pick
got the
your
agenda.
team.
I got the Browns.
Just pick your team.
Miles Garrett.
Stop.
Who you got?
You-
Who do you have?
Obviously, the
The Browns?
Patriots. No. Stankin'.
You part of the agenda too?
I'm not picking the stinking Browns. Dylan Gabriel.
Brian Daboll last game. 2-5 New York Jets at the 5-2
You
Mo
think they
Hortons.
fire him this year?
At the 5-2 Mo Hortons Philadelphia Eagles.
They losing this game. Don't get me wrong, but I don't think they're firing.
I got
this week.
Okay.
I think at some
End of the
point.
year.
I think at some point.
Will he make it to the end of the year?
It depends. It depends on if
Jackson Dart.
Jackson Dart and Scatterboo end up being what they have been projected to be.
Oh, speaking of, they fined 200,000.
Yeah,
and Brian Daboll's 50,000 or 100,000, something like that. Scottaboo could.
I
They
can't
listed
remember what happened.
Concussion protocol. You know he shake his head every time.
That's crazy.
So
that's crazy. That
so
man,
who you got? I got. We both said Philadelphia
that
Eagles.
man gonna be a walking CTE machine.
The 4-2 Buffalo Bills, fresh off the bye, versus the 4-3 Carolina Panthers. I have the Bills only because Bryce Young is not playing.
I have the Panthers.
Bryce Young not playing.
I know it's Dalton, not Dalton Risner.
Andy
What?
Dalton.
Andy Dalton.
The Red Rifle, baby.
I think Andy Dalton is a better quarterback than Bryce Young.
Don't do that. Don't do that.
What I will say,
I got the Bills. I want Carolina to win.
What I'm saying is the Bills defense sucks so bad, and I think that is a way for Andy Dalton to be the Red Rifle again.
I think if Bryce Young was there, I would pick the Panthers, but
I think they're fine. I think they'll be fine. I got the Panthers.
Mohorn, who you got?
He already said it on the what's his name? You should have wrote it down. We keep it moving.
He did?
Yes.
I know the R said his picks.
I could have swore he
No, Mohorn was talking about, I'm not talking about how great my Eagles is. I'm talking about the agenda. And he never picked nothing.
You're right. You're correct.
The only thing he picked was his nose.
Okay.
All right, the 4-2 Chicago Bears at the 1-5 Baltimore Ravens. And since the running back is not playing, I'm picking Chicago.
I was picking Chicago anyway.
If the running back was there, I was
picking Chicago
Ravens.
Anyway. I don't know what's going on with the Ravens. It's time for coaching swap with somebody. Maybe Aaron Glenn.
Chicago, this is the game you're supposed to win. Just saying.
Good, better, best.
San Francisco, Big Fish, San Francisco 49ers, which is 5-2 versus the 2-4 junior season slumping CJ Stroud. Ain't this his third year?
Mm-hmm. I don't know who to pick.
McCorkle is dominating. I hate to say that. Scamahan really got a schema hand. We didn't call him schema hand.
Fans of the Mike and
Don't
You
do that.
podcast,
We got to get fined.
He's known as to podcast fans of the Mike and You podcast. He's known as Mac Joe.
Anyway, hopefully we don't. But I had to.
It's coming out your funds, not mine.
I had to. But hopefully, anyway. Is it? No, it's not Raheem. Who's
Raheem Morris.
Who's the coach in
Raheem Morris
in Atlanta?
Raheem Morris. The dude, the bald head dude.
They both bald head.
I got his face.
I see his face.
Mohor, what's the Raheem Morris is in Atlanta.
Exactly. Texans. HC.
Ryan Clark. Ryan.
Nope. That ain't it.
What is it?
I don't know.
D'Amico Ryan.
D'Amico. Okay. Yeah, this is a bad. Mo said D'Amico, so he got to figure that out. Maybe they knew it's time to. It might be time to start firing offensive coordinators. It might be time. Nobody's talking about Houston.
We forgot they existed.
And if you fire the offensive coordinator, then it's gonna bring attention to it. So I don't know if you should or shouldn't.
Bring Airbnb in.
The offense ain't figuring it out. Can you do that during the season?
You could trade, or you can wait till the end of the season.
You have to trade.
Your season is already watched anyway, so you might as well wait till the end of the season to bring them in.
But if you had to trade, would Chicago accept that trade, given that they're on the upswing while Houston's on the downswing? And I know he's just a running back.
I was about to say, running back coach or offensive coordinator. You ask for permission to talk to people anyway. So sometimes you don't even have to trade. Just ask for permission to talk to them.
Shoot, if you only have to pick 7th round, that's fine. If you only trade a 7th round,
but at the same time, sometimes you don't even have to trade. You just got to ask permission to talk.
But you're not going. But you can't take them during the season. It's just
I'm just saying. I'm talking about you wait till the end of the season. Your season already tanked.
No, if I'm Bieniemy, I'm not going down there.
Okay,
I'm not going down there. That's a sinking ship. Like, you have to have a stellar season next year for him not to get fired. Like, this is 2 bad years with a rookie quarterback. I mean, with not a rookie, with a guy who was promising in his rookie year. You at this point, he almost destined to be fired.
Who, D'Amico Ryan?
Yeah.
Okay. And if you be enemy,
And
go,
then,
listen. If you be enemy, you go. Then if they fire D'Amico Ryan.
oh, you think
during
he's
the
gonna
season,
be a head coach?
Then, no, I'm just saying. If you hire the enemy as an offensive coordinator, and
I'm not doing that. I'm not doing it. I wouldn't do it. I mean, well,
you wouldn't go.
You know what?
If you
Cass,
be enemy,
let me take that back because it gives you an opportunity.
So all I'm saying is you become.
I'm more
you're
than
not a running back
I'm
coach.
more
no
than
more.
a running back coach.
You back to being offensive play caller. And D'Amico, I think D'Amico will let the enemy run it how the enemy wants to run it.
He's a defensive guy, so you let an offensive guy run his offense.
So then, if the
Why not?
upswing
Why
is,
not?
then if D'Amico get fired, who knows? They might say BNB be the interim head coach, and if they turn it around a little bit,
Mo said the Texans O line is Swiss cheese. By the by, what did we? I forgot about that. What did we expect? They got rid of their best offensive lineman and they didn't build around him.
they ain't got Lawrence Tunsil no more.
Larry Tunsil. He went to the.
He left.
He went to the.
Did he take his bond with him?
Yeah, because it's legal now. He went to Washington. They traded him to Washington.
Ah, that's right. They
Yeah.
Man, them trades happened like forever ago.
I forget that they don't have Tunsil anymore because Tunsil was a beast. I actually wanted Tunsil Kansas City.
So who do we have this game? 5-2 Niners at the 2-4.
I got the Niners.
I got the Niners as well. 5-2 Tampa Baconaires versus the 1-6 New Orleans Saints.
I mean, I'm picking Tampa, but I think there is a way that New Orleans can win.
This is a division game.
There's a way New Orleans can win this game. I just don't know what that is. Because Baker gonna keep him. He normally keeps him grounded.
So I have Tampa Baconaires. Your wife team, the 3-1 Dallas Cowboys versus the 5-2 Denver Broncos. Slush Love Duck ain't called in a while. His team doing good.
That's why he ain't calling. I don't think that's her team anymore. Like,
who's she with the Chiefs now?
You know, that's another. Like, if we ever shifted this podcast towards like social norms, I don't know. We have to talk about that. But
we always had that one episode where we talk about anything.
Well, you know, she used to be a Chiefs season ticket holder.
Mary Jo poor ass and can't afford it no more, huh?
Oh,
because she had to carry you.
That's an absolute truth. That is a truth. That is truth. If I ever heard it before. She knew she was reaching down in the slums when she married me. Come on now. She knew what she was getting. I told her.
I can't afford these Chiefs tickets no more. I can't afford it too.
If I was rich, I wouldn't spend the money.
Then,
Sorry.
Then you gave her all them dang on kids.
I didn't give her any of that. I didn't give her any of that. She wanted it. We got them together. But
3-1.
I actually got Denver this game. I'm rooting for Dallas for a long time.
Okay.
But I do got Denver.
Dallas Cowboys team remind me of Dick Vermeil Chiefs team.
I agree.
Score 51, but give up 53.
But that's the thing. And I do think Bo Nix is going to look like a player of the week type of player this week. I don't want it to happen, but Dallas.
Could the Broncos go in this game overconfidence?
Yeah, because that's a Sean Payton trait.
Okay.
That's a Sean Payton trait. And the question is, because did they blow out last week?
Nah.
No, they didn't blow
They
out.
had to score 33 points in the fourth quarter.
That's what it is, the 33. This is one of those games where they could be walking like
I got
Conor McGregor. Yeah, so
I got Dallas.
I do got Denver, but I'm rooting for Dallas. Y'all know that.
I got Dallas because if they struggle against the Giants, and the Cowboys' offense is way better than the Giants, because Lamb is back and he looked good.
Schottenheimer need to go in on this game. I need them to. I want them to win this
and Pickens been playing some good ball. Ferguson catching touchdowns out the yin yang. So I got the Dallas. I got Cowboys this game.
I mean, I hope so. I'm with you.
1-6 Tennessee Titans at the 6-1 Colts. Cam Ward getting his second win.
I thought the same thing.
I think the Colts gonna be overconfident in this game.
Why is everybody?
But this is
buying
the
in?
division game.
Why is everybody buying into the Colts all of a sudden?
I'm not buying in.
Like I feel like
This is
this
this is like the 2005 Bears with Mike Brown now.
There's one of these teams
Just
every
won this
year.
this season is just amazing for them.
Just Cinderella story. And then I just don't see it continuing. I don't say that to think Daniel Jones is going to be a bum now, but I do think the team lacks in a lot of places. And I think Tennessee could exploit that.
Tennessee is a grimy team. They just can't win, but they grimy.
That's because they finally fired. Like, I feel like they're playing like this because they finally got rid of the head coach.
Callahan.
That's what it is.
Not Bill Callahan.
It's
The other Callahan. One of these Bill's son.
I don't know.
So who are you actually picking this game?
I'm picking Tennessee.
And
maybe it's because I want Tennessee to win.
Sunday night game. Green Bay 4-1-1.
No, I'm picking Pittsburgh.
At the Aura Steelers 4-2.
I'm picking Pittsburgh, and I can't tell you why.
I'm picking Green Bay.
Because I do think Green Bay has a better team at this
I'm picking
moment.
Green Bay.
And I do think the defense is good. But for some reason,
I double DK. I double DK all game.
Sounds like a horrible sandwich.
What?
That sounds like the name of a horrible sandwich.
Give me a double DK.
Yeah, like something with sauerkraut on it. And I like sauerkraut.
I hate that you mentioned because I see it now. Give me a double DK. Hold the sauerkraut.
Extra mustard.
I got the Packers.
I got the Steelers.
And the way the Packers been playing, you wouldn't think they 4-1-1.
I don't.
You probably think they was like 2-2-0.
They are
or 2-4-0.
Remember hearing about them.
And they playing quietly.
In the first two games, that's all you heard about. Now you don't really hear about anything, but I pay attention to them, and I just don't know. I think they match up well with the Steelers, and that's why I think the Steelers win.
And Monday night game, the 3-4 Washington Commanders at the 4-3 Kansas City Mighty Chiefs.
I don't want this to be the extra game that they drop, because I do think, like again, I said I think the Chiefs drop one more. I don't think this is going to be the game they drop, but it could very well be.
The game I think they'll drop is either Buffalo or Dallas. I think they sweep the Broncos.
I just wonder, like, Patrick Mahomes is not the same guy as he was in college, but he still has tendencies.
He's not the same guy he was last week.
So, but no, I got the Chiefs.
And the byes are Arizona,
and
Detroit.
It sucks because I got to work that.
Arizona, Detroit, Jacksonville, Las Vegas, Los Angeles Rams, and the Seattle Seahawks all have byes this week.
I wonder what I'd have to do. I have to figure that out. I'll talk about it next week. It's time to go.
Until next time, before we go, K-State versus KU today. Right now. It's going on right now.
The football game?
Yeah.
Because last night was the exhibition with K-State and Mizzou, and Mizzou won.
I didn't know. I know KU.
This is an exhibition game.
I know KU played Louisville last night in the exhibition basketball game.
Yeah.
But KU, K-State, football, I know KU needs to win more than K-State do to keep their bowl alive. But K-State also needs to win as well. Who you got? Can KU finally come over the hump?
I think they might.
And did you know that KU is leading the all-time series in football against K-State? That's wild.
No.
That's wild.
What?
I promise to God. K-State only got 58 wins out the 100-some-year rivalry. And KU is winning the series.
That's crazy.
KU, because K-State been dominating so lately, but early on in the years, KU was dominating all the football games. And they had 2 ties.
Interesting.
But anyway, until next time, be safe. Remember, fat meat is greasy.
Deuces.